Hey, what's up, Andrew? I have the tape playing in my car right now, so I'm just going to put down the phone so you could hear the audio, and I hope it impacts you as much as it impacted me. All right, man.
If you don't get a clear shot, you wound it, but if you get a clear shot, you get it. You get the first shot. What's your first name?
Andrew.
Andrew. So where they can pull it off the tape. When I saw you sitting there, I kept hearing the phrase rightly divide. You're a man who rightly divides the truth. And you've been through a kind of a dry season spiritually, and yet it's never been a question of wandering away from the Lord. It's just been a question of what is real. Lord, where am I? What do you want me to do? And I want to encourage you that this patience you have, you're the kind of guy that reads the instructions before you start. Most of the rest of us, we read them when we can't get it finished. But you'll find that is a very healthy place to be. And the things the Lord was talking about with relationship information clicked for you. Because you've really been very diligent, worked very hard at gathering information about the Lord with a very faithful heart and with the value of serving others. Certainly not to, you're a bright guy, but you don't draw your self-worth from that. The Lord beat that out of you a few years ago. He let you walk through some things that brought a real humility. And you tried to downplay your intelligence. That didn't work either. Finally, you've come to understand it's just something God's given you. And your heart now is that the abilities He's given you will serve others. But this sense of dry time has been the Lord wanting you to release yourself from finding your will, His will for you, and from trying to plot out a roadmap, but to just enjoy the process of an ever-deepening relationship while He unfolds the next step. You don't like to be uncertain in anything, but you find yourself uncertain in almost everything. And that frustrates you to a great deal. The Lord wants you to be released in that uncertain times don't necessarily make uncertain men. That when you're in an uncertain time, you can be certain of God's love for you, and you need to free your schedule a little bit, less time learning about God and more just time with Him. And that sacrifice obedience thing weighs heavy on us because you got to have just so much time with God, you're not going to get it. It doesn't work that way. 10 minutes of freedom in the Lord is worth 10 hours of trying to work our way into His graces. I want to release you from that. I want to encourage you that your ability to take complex truth and make it simple is growing. It's one of your cries. You said, Lord, I want to take what I learned from you, I want to make it so everybody can understand. I want it to be very simple. Because you know that when it's simple, it's life-giving. And you've been a little disillusioned with some things because the longer you've looked at it, you thought, that's not really truth. It's not error, it's just not truth. It's not setting anybody free. You get frustrated with that. The Lord's allowing that frustration because He wants you to have a litmus test so that the bottom line of everything that you learn, you can say, Lord, this is going to help people be free. That'll be your test when you have a concept where people know they're free. And the way you'll know that is you'll get free. And the last thing is you're going to be changed. Right now you're in a season of gathering information, which is hard. But you're going to soon be able to teach from the revelation of what's going on in your own life. Just teach out of that extension of your own relationship. And that's going to be extremely fulfilling. Amen?
Amen.
Lord bless you. You're going to do good, bud. Faithful man.